You think women don't notice the little things you do, but you're dead wrong, because every single day, women are quietly watching your habits, your mannerisms, your tone of voice, and your body language, even when you think no one's paying attention. She's taking mental notes about the kind of man you are. The guy who gets female attention isn't always the best looking. He's the one who naturally carries himself in ways that trigger attraction and trust. Most men have no clue they're being evaluated every time they walk into a room. But once you understand what women are really observing about you, you can't unsee it. And the truth is, women's perception runs deeper than you think. They pick up on subtleties, the little unconscious cues you send when you walk, talk, or even breathe around them, and their minds register those signals faster than words ever could. Habit 1 is the way you hold eye contact when she's talking at the coffee counter. Your eyes stay locked on her, face not darting to your phone or scanning the room like you're looking for someone else. Most men break eye contact within seconds because it makes them uncomfortable or nervous, but confident men hold steady eye contact with warmth, not intensity. Next time you're chatting with the barista or coworker, hold her gaze while she speaks, then keep that connection as you respond. This doesn't mean staring, it means being fully present. Women talk about men who actually look at them when they speak because it makes them feel seen and respected, and that emotional connection is something they remember. Eye contact is one of the oldest forms of human connection. It's primal and powerful. It communicates safety, interest, and dominance all at once, and when a woman feels seen through your gaze, it activates a deep psychological comfort that builds attraction effortlessly. Habit 2 is how you move through a room when you walk into the gym, a restaurant, or even a store. You do it like you belong there. There's no rushing, no slouching, no checking your phone every 2 seconds, no anxious fidgeting. You pause at the entrance, take in the space, then move with calm purpose. This single adjustment can completely change how people perceive you tomorrow when you enter any room. Pause for one breath. Look around with quiet confidence and walk. Normally, you'll instantly appear more grounded. Women notice men who move like they own their space because it signals composure and quiet authority, which are both deeply attractive traits. The way you walk communicates everything about your inner state. A slow, controlled pace shows you're not ruled by nervous energy. It shows you lead yourself with purpose, and that self-leadership is something women instinctively respect. Habit 3 is how you listen when she mentions something small, like having a rough morning. You don't just nod and switch the subject. You ask what happened instead of turning the conversation back to yourself when she's talking. You're not thinking about what you'll say next. You're genuinely listening. After she stops talking, count to 2 before responding and ask a follow-up question. Women notice when someone gives them full attention because it's so rare in today's distracted world. And when you give that undivided attention, it builds trust and makes her feel emotionally safe around you. Listening is one of the most powerful displays of emotional intelligence. When a woman feels truly heard, her defenses melt. She opens up more. And in that moment, she subconsciously sees you as emotionally mature and present, something she doesn't experience with most men. Habit 4 is how you handle stress. Your lunch order gets messed up. Traffic makes you late, or a plan falls apart. Most guys lose patience, sigh, roll their eyes, or complain. But the man she remembers is the one who stays calm, makes a quick joke, or just handles it quietly. No drama, no frustration. Next time something goes wrong, stay composed, take a breath, and solve the problem. With a level head, that woman in your office who seems relaxed around you. She's noticed that you don't fall apart when life throws curveballs. And that calm energy makes her feel secure, because emotional control is the mark of a man who can handle responsibility. Women subconsciously link emotional steadiness with protection and stability, 2 instincts that play a major role in attraction. Habit 5 is your grooming details: clean fingernails, a neatly trimmed beard, a shirt that's ironed, shoes without scuffs. Little things that show you care about yourself. Not in a vain way, but in a self-respect way. Tomorrow, take 5 extra minutes to check your nails, fix your collar, roll off lint, and make sure your breath smells fresh. Women notice men who take care of themselves because it signals maturity, discipline, and pride in presentation, and that effort stands out even more because most men overlook it. Grooming isn't about being flashy, it's about respect. The way you maintain your appearance communicates how you value yourself, and that silently tells her how you'll value her. Habit 6 is how you treat strangers. You're polite to the waitress without being flirty. You thank the cashier without impatience. And you re-rack weights at the gym without anyone asking you to. That woman you chat with at the coffee shop is silently judging your character based on how you treat people who can't offer you anything. Back how you treat strangers tells her exactly how you'll treat her when no one's watching. Kindness without agenda is magnetic. It shows integrity, and women notice men who live by quiet decency more than men who talk about it. Habit 7 is your use of touch when you guide her through a door with a light hand on her lower back or shake another man's hand firmly. It shows confidence and natural ease with physical connection. Not forceful, not hesitant, just grounded practice. Brief, intentional touch. Like a light hand on the arm during a conversation or a reassuring tap on the shoulder. It communicates presence, strength, and warmth. And women instinctively respond to men who are comfortable with touch in a respectful way. Touch is one of the strongest nonverbal languages, and when done correctly, it bridges emotional connection without words, showing you understand subtlety and confidence. Habit 8 is how you handle silence when she stops talking. You don't rush to. Fill the air with nervous chatter. You let the silence breathe without fidgeting. Checking your phone or over-explaining comfortable quiet shows. Emotional security. The next time you're at a gathering and there's a pause, let it exist for a few. Moments look relaxed and content. Women interpret that calm silence as confidence, because most men can't handle it without awkwardness. Silence is magnetic because it creates tension, and tension when handled calmly transforms into attraction. Women feel safe around men who can exist in stillness because it shows inner peace. Habit 9 is your passion when you talk about something you love. Maybe it's your weekend project, your music, your business goals, or even cooking. There's energy in your voice, not bragging, not showing off, just genuine excitement about something that matters to you. People who have purpose draw others in. So next time someone asks about your interests, don't downplay what you care about. Talk with life in your voice. Women are drawn to passion because it reflects ambition, depth, and authenticity. A man without passion seems directionless, but a man with fire in his soul makes her curious. She sees someone who's alive and inspired, and that spark transfers to her emotions. Habit 10 is how you treat yourself. You buy groceries instead of living on takeout. You keep your place tidy and your clothes clean. Your haircut stays fresh. You have a gym or walking routine. You go to bed at a decent hour and take care of your body and mind. That's what real self-respect looks like. It's not about luxury, it's about standards. Take a look around your home right now. If someone dropped by unexpectedly, would you feel comfortable opening the door at 7 a.m.? Do you look like a man who has his life in order? Women notice men who maintain structure and consistency because it represents stability. Something every woman finds attractive on a deep psychological level. Taking care of yourself isn't vanity, it's self-discipline. And that discipline is the foundation of lasting attraction. If you caught yourself nodding at even a few of these habits, you're already more attractive than you think. The real key isn't doing them once, it's living them consistently, not just when you're trying to impress someone, but because they're part of who you are. The kind of man who's grounded, calm, respectful, and present naturally draws attention from women without even trying. Attraction built on authenticity lasts longer because it's not performance, it's character. Next up, we'll dive into the everyday things women do that secretly mean they want you, because recognizing their habits is just half the story. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the signals they're quietly sending back, because understanding her patterns is what truly separates men who guess from men who simply know.